Good afternoon. Would everybody please rise as our 8th grade choir receives the national anthem. Thank you. Good afternoon and welcome once again. As we gather today to mark the end of the 2024-2025 school year, I want to take a moment and for you to reflect on the accomplishment of your 8th grader as they move through middle school. Also, as you think about this is the last class that will be leaving Valley Middle School to go to Central High School. The first class that left Valley Junior High to go to Central High School was in 1955 and 1956. So if you think back to that, and those of you in the stands that are somewhere between 1956 and 2025, you're part of the story of Valley Middle School. We'll be opening a new chapter with these guys as you reflect on that and think about this. This moment represents the culmination of years of work and growth. We're focused more on 3 years and in cases perseverance. So each of you have contributed in your way to the fabric of our school community. And I want you guys to take that into consideration. How you've grown, how you've changed, maybe how your friend groups have changed. You have faced challenges, and in middle school, as many people are aware, there are many different challenges throughout a person's life. With determination, you've received support from your parents, maybe your other peers, and you've had uncertainty. And now we're looking at that again. These qualities, though, continue to serve you whatever lies ahead. We'll take a brief moment here shortly to recognize each of you by name for being a student in our school, part of the Valley Middle School, one small chapter in the Valley Middle School history. So we're going to celebrate you as being a member of our school. It is an honor to celebrate your time here and acknowledge your role in the making of the culture at Valley Middle School. On behalf of VMS, I extend a sincere congratulations and appreciation. We are proud of your growth and hopefully continued success as you move on in the Grand Forks Public Schools. Thank you. And at this time, Mr. Kanabi, do you have the jazz band? And we will have the school song. I would like to introduce Ms. Hess, Ms. Murphy, Ms. Greenwald, and Ms. Jeffrey for the recognition of our students.
Before we get started with that recognition, as a speech coach, we tend to do like a one clap for every person, and so we're going to do that today. So we'll do a quick practice here, so we'll say a name, and then everybody will just do a one clap. So everybody gets one clap during the presentation, and at the end, one big round of applause. Okay, ready? I'll say name, then we'll clap. Ready? Name. Excellent. You don't even need a second try.
All right, starting off, we are going to just announce one name at a time. We're going to flip-flop between Eagles and Mustangs, so you have an opportunity for a picture. So, starting with the Eagles, Ilhama Ahmed.
Rachel Akendi.
You can go ahead and just stand where you are when your name is called. Sorry. John Applebaum.
Shai Almandara.
Melinda Osvaldo.
Natalie Andrejian.
Gunnar Baca.
Marisol Arias.
Ariel Benitez.
Mauer Longa.
Allie Bergen.
Corey Berlanga.
Archana Bakari.
Braden Burdenston.
Kirian Bliss.
Alexis Betancourt.
Peyton Bossert.
Arabella Carl.
Chloe Bauer.
Deshaun Cochran.
Jacob Boyer.
Evelyn Coney.
Calvin Brandt.
Kyle Crane.
Amara Burnell.
Nathaniel Jensen.
Josh
Isabella Donner.
Taven Chapman.
Kiana Duncan.
Keandre Cook.
Alyssa Edwards.
Rylan Corey.
Autumn Eskew.
Violet Dirks.
Willow Fish.
Ayana Edwards.
Lauren Frank.
Logan Price.
Morgan Frank.
Paige Diaz.
Nikki Frank.
Brody Flood.
Cruzito Garcia.
Brooklyn Foley.
Ace Gonzalez.
Maddie Fontaine.
Arabella Graydon.
Savannah Fortune.
Oshina Carone.
Felix Garcia.
Tide Halverson.
Brinley Griffin.
MD Hawk.
Don Paul Geyer.
Moses Hernandez.
Elijah Hall.
Hayden Hooper.
Bishop Harden.
Zachary Holcomb.
Daniel Harris.
Jose Boyd.
Mariah Lavinka.
Aaliyah Jerome.
Jamira Jackson.
Ellie Japan.
Esther Jowell.
Noah Calgar.
Lev James.
Kira Kinley.
Khalil Johnson.
Tyson Kerr.
Christian Johnson.
Paige Laguser.
Lyric Jones.
Violet LaValle.
Toby Kuban.
Kelby Lee.
Madeline Lawrence. Grace Lake. Adeline Lewis. Cami Lindsay. Pujana Lindu. Carly Lopez. James Vincent. James Monchart. Billy Gorman. Tyrese. Tyler Martel. Ryan Melker. Chloe Lernick. Javier Midberg. Zachariah Miller. And Isla Miles. Paxton Moen. Anthony Miles. Aaliyah Mondor. Khadijah Mohammed. Jack Moore. Vincent Monanek. Isabella Murphy. Elizabeth Nelson. Tiara Murphy. Lincoln Nelson. Piper Navarro. Gabriella Overton. Casey Nelson. Andy Olson. Musa Nombre. Dara Oni. Oliver Hughes. DeLeon Parks. Oliver Rivera. Madison Peltier. Avery Patlin. Jameer Penn. Octavian Ramon. Callie-Ann Posey. Emily Rash. Sophia Podolsky. Dark Samuel. Aaliyah Rossier. Correctly Descargo. Zayden Roberts. James Small. Raymond Romana. Toby Scott. Tommy Bruce.
Ryan. Zahid Smith. Cadence Schmidt. Morgan Snowball. Bryson Schrader.
Dale Sonner.
Aubrey Simon.
Zoe Sullivan.
Joseph Smithy.
Jersey Thompson.
Gabriella Strobine.
Anaya Tillery.
Parker Spedberg.
Ezekiel Hutchison.
Chloe Tilton.
Maria Guerra.
Isabella Tomlinson.
Vera Vettenheimer.
Raymond Trevino.
Josiah Vera.
Carlos Tristan.
John Guerra.
Brayden Fettleton.
Sophie Williams.
Emmett Vivier.
Jackson Wilson.
Katerina Buxa.
Gracie Wyman.
Peyton Walden. Maynard Weary. Leandria Williams. And Brady Woods. And now we will have the jazz band play Land of Make Believe, arranged by Mike Story.
This is going to feature Daniel Harrison on flugelhorn, Leah Rassier on alto sax, and James Hackle on drums. Land to Make Believe.
afternoon. Allie Gordon was a student here at Valley Middle School about 15 years ago, who at her time here at Valley was diagnosed with cancer. But all throughout her treatments and the challenge that she faced, she always had a smile on her face. In fact, the words that she used kind of as a mantra were, "Smile wide every day." Since then, we have awarded an 8th grade student the Allie Gordon Award for showing positivity in all ways of their life and always having a smile on their face. This year's person who wins this award is Dara Omi. We will now have our Eagles and Mustangs teachers come present our Pride in Self, Others, and School Awards.
We will be awarding the Pride in Self Award. The Pride in Self Award is given to an individual who consistently exceeds expectations by demonstrating a deep commitment to academic and personal growth. They take full ownership of their learning, actively setting goals, seeking feedback, and reflecting on progress. Through strong self-advocacy skills, they communicate their needs, ask thoughtful questions, and pursue opportunities that enhance their learning experience. Their proactive and self-directed approach not only fosters high achievement, but also inspires those around them. The Eagle students who earned the Pride in Self Award, please just stand and remain standing until everybody's names are read off, are Brooklyn Foley, Gunnar Walker, Brody Flood, Khadija Muhammad, and Cody Phillips.
Listen, Edwards, Sheena Leland, Naya Hillary,
And chosen by the Wallabies team is Brindley Griffin and Zachariah Agnew.
Good afternoon, I'm Mr. Cummings, and this is Mr. Hudson, and we are presenting the Pride in Others Award. This student actively engages in school life beyond the classroom, participating in extracurricular activities with enthusiasm and commitment. They consistently demonstrate excellent sportsmanship, integrity, and respect in all settings. Whether picking up after others or contributing positively to team environments, they lead by example and embody the values of responsibility, fairness, and community-mindedness. For the Mustangs,
First, now Bounder.
for the Eagles,
Mustangs, Aaliyah DeMoe,
Paul Geyer,
Mustangs, Aaliyah Monroe,
Eagle, James,
Mustangs, George Sin,
for the Eagles, Aubrey Simon,
Mustangs, Gracie Wyman,
chosen by the Wallaby team are Archana Badarai and Rachel Dinley.
All right, my name is Mr. Meyer, and me and Ms. O'Neill will be presenting the Pride in School Award. These individuals consistently go above and beyond to create a supportive and inclusive environment for peers, adults, and visitors alike. They take genuine joy in celebrating the successes of others and are a strong advocate for those around them. Their actions reflect a deep sense of empathy, community, spirit, and leadership, making them a valued and uplifting presence in any setting. Will the following Mustang students please stand? We have Tyler Martell. We have Izzy Morby. We have Octavian Romo. We have Cash Schmaltz. We have Zeke Touchstone. We have Jackson Wilson. And chosen by the Wallabies, Casey Nelson.
Good afternoon, everyone. For the guests we have, here we go. Peyton Bassett. Second the Wallabies we have Dara Oman.
The choir will now perform Virgin of Heather. All right, at this time, I would like to introduce the team leads for the Eagles and the Mustangs. They will be announcing the students of the year. Ms. Poole is the team lead for the Eagles, and Mr. Knowlton is the team lead for the Mustangs. Please welcome them.
Going above and beyond for their academics and career goals, both in and outside of the classroom. When it comes to school extracurriculars, there is a dyad in the Eagles balance, arts and athletics. Our two Eagles of the Year students showcase this power of dyad with perfection. One of the nominees of the Eagles team shows her dedication to the arts by participating in band, orchestra, choir, the value of the school musical. She knows how the arts can lead positive students down good routes. This student has made it into all state in many categories, as well as displayed excellent representation of Valley Middle School at every choral event. These achievements in the arts, along with some athletics, have allowed her to model for her peers how being actively engaged can have positive outcomes in life. The other nominee of the Eagles team shows his dedication to athletics. Coming into Valley near the end of the first semester, this student easily dove into life by being involved positively with peers and in extracurriculars. By participating in basketball, he shows how athletics boost personal performance and build morals of good sportsmanship. While at Character Challenge course in May, this student often was found providing moral support to others as they faced fears, and offering encouraging advice to overcome those challenges. These instances have allowed him to make better choices for himself, find new friends in school, and grow in himself. Regardless of the route chosen or a combination of the two, both students reflect that positives can come from these out-of-classroom choices and these paths of success they are both determined to take. The Eagles team is proud to announce the Eagles Student of the Year awards to Paige Fiala and Charlie Lopez.
Congratulations. Before I announce the actual winners of our award for Mustangs, I would like to take a minute or two to talk about the tradition of the award that we have. As we're about to close down this incredibly old building, and it has about 8 different climates in it, certain things don't work and it's falling apart, Tyler and his staff does everything they can to keep this thing going. But what you have to remember is how many amazing students for all these years have walked through these hallways, and more so, how many amazing Mustangs have walked through these hallways. As you enter B hallway, as some of you get a chance today when we're leaving, as you go down B hallway, there's a plaque there. And the plaque has a list of all the ex-Mustangs of the year's names on it, and it goes all the way back to 1996. That's nearly 30 years where we've been naming Mustangs of the year in the school. And if you look on those lists, there are some amazing names that happen to be on them. Like Ms. Poole said, our 2 award winners are the ones that exemplify all the things that we've talked about all day long. Right? Pride in self. These 2 hand in their homework. It is well done, it is on time, and it is excellent work. They have pride in others. You will see these 2 constantly talking and laughing with their friends. You will see these 2 constantly helping others. And you will see these 2 always being respectful to their peers and the adults in this building. And the last one is pride in school. Both of these students are in numerous activities and spend many, many hours both at the schools and other schools outside the hours that we go to school in. I can't say enough how privileged I am and how much I consider this an honor to represent the Mustang team and our students. You're representing the 2 Mustangs of the year. When I say your names, let you guys come up here and get your awards. Our 2 Mustangs of the Year award winners are Rachel McKinney and Casey Nelson. And all we have left before we go is our closing statements. And we are honored and I'm greatly excited to welcome your guys' future principal at Grand Forks High School Central. And he has come and agreed to talk to you now. And we are happy that he's here. Please welcome Mr. John Sarandon.
Good afternoon. Glad to be back at Valley Middle School. I started my educational career as a teacher here at Valley in 1995 until the year 2005. So Valley, kind of like Central, has always felt like home to me. 4 days from today, I will be addressing the class of 2025 from Grand Forks Central High School at the Betty Engelstead Center. And my message to the 8th grade class here at Valley today is very similar to the one that I will give to them on Sunday afternoon. This is the end of your time at Valley. At the end of any duration in a school or in a place or in a job, when you're at the end, there's always a natural inclination to reflect upon what you've done, your experiences there, and what that has meant to you. Hopefully, when you look back at your time at Valley, it's filled with good memories, but there's probably also some things you look back and think, I wish I hadn't done that, or I wish I would have done that. So there's always that chance to look back and reflect and not only be prideful about what happened, but be excited about what's in front of you. And what's in front of you, at least I think most of you, are 4 years at Grand Forks Central High School. We're excited to welcome you there next fall. So when you come to Central, it really becomes an opportunity for all of you. And through these 3 years you've been at Valley, and I'm assuming most of you have been here all 3 years, right? Different things have happened. But when you move to Central High School, it's an opportunity to become the person you want to be, right? In many cases, you're going to be able to, if you want to, remake yourself. You're going to be able to start over with new friends. You're going to have lots of opportunities to be in clubs and activities that aren't available at the middle school. You're going to have opportunities to take a whole range of courses you never thought exist that will help you figure out, what am I going to do after high school? So sitting in these chairs today as 8th graders, you're probably not thinking about life after high school, but it's going to come quick. You can go and ask the seniors that walked out of Central yesterday how fast that time would go. So what will high school bring with it besides those opportunities? It will bring a lot. One of the things is all kinds of things you don't have right now. Homecomings and proms, games, pep band, marching band, just a whole slew of things that aren't available to you in middle school, so it's an exciting time. I referenced graduation earlier. We have 3 graduation speakers every year at Central High School, and it is remarkable how similar their messages are to the student body and the 3,000 parents and fans in attendance at graduation. What's remarkable is they all have really similar feelings about their time at Central. Some of the themes that arise each year, of course, are about growth. You came in as a 14 or 15-year-old. By the time you're 18, you're going to experience growth. But I think what always sticks with us as staff members and me as a principal is how they feel about the place, right? They feel that Central High School is a place of community, of togetherness. We use the word family a lot. And I always say, I think the word family is just overused in society, except when you're talking about Grand Forks Central. From their speeches, I was reading through them yesterday. Here's a couple of quotes for you. One is a piece of advice. It says, it's easy to dismiss people who are different from you, but it takes courage to be open-minded and to make an effort to know those around you. That's what high school is, the chance to get to know people you don't know. Some of them coming from South, Schrader, Manville, Emerado, Grand Forks Air Force Base. There will be a lot of new kids and a lot of new opportunities because of that. Here's how one of the graduation speakers described Central. No cliques, no divisions, just a bunch of students doing their best, cheering each other along the way, and using that courage to build each other up. Now, if the place sounds like it's idyllic, it's perfect, it's not. Grand Forks Central High School is not perfect. But it does feel like home for so many people. That's what you have to look forward to. But like so many other things in life, Grand Forks Central High School will only give you what you put into it. So, what should you put into Central? Number one, a good attitude. Education is an opportunity. Just like going to Central is an opportunity to remake yourself or to further develop your good qualities, education is an opportunity for you to become that person you want to be. What else do you need to bring to Central? You need to show up. You need to be there. You can only take advantage of the opportunities if you engage with them, and that means you walk in those doors and those marble hallways every day. What else? You understand that mistakes are part of life. We're all going to make them. But you look at them as opportunities for growth. Again, we're talking about growth and developing those qualities you want. You need to work hard, right? You're coming from Valley Middle School, you're North End kids, you work hard, that's what we do. You also bring a curious and open mind. Probably not many of you have watched the show Ted Lasso, maybe your parents have, but you should, right? A line from Ted Lasso that always sticks with me, we share it at Central all the time, is be curious, not judgmental. Those tips, those are my tips for you as you make the transition from Valley Middle School to Grand Forks Central in the fall. We're very excited to have you. We celebrate your transition with you today. Hopefully you're excited about all the things you learned at Valley and even more excited about your next 4 years at the grand old lady of Grand Forks Central High School. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Strandell. At this time, we'll have our jazz band play the school song, and at the conclusion of the school song, just please stay seated for a minute. We just have a few housekeeping items that we'll go through. We have the backdrop set up, so if you do want to get pictures with your students with the backdrops, please come down and do that. As soon as I get done here, students will return to their respective hallways, the Eagle hallway and the Mustang hallway, and clean out their lockers before departing. All materials should be brought home today. I'm going to tell you, you got 24 hours and 40 more minutes of being a VMS Royal. All right? So you guys have a royal last day of school. Parents and guardians, thank you for bringing your children to our school. You people, you students, parents, you're the reason we're here. Thank you, and have a great afternoon.